from JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Tisha Bader.
I'm Tisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Wednesday, July the 26th, 2023. Israel's High Court will hear petitions against the passage of the reasonableness law this coming September. The law is the first major judicial overhaul legislation to pass in the Knesset. There are 7 petitioners at present against the law, which passed on Monday. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, meanwhile, said the door was still open to talks on the judicial overhaul. He tweeted on the eve of Tisha B'Av, "I believe that it is possible to reach agreements among ourselves, and together with my friends, we are working towards this end." Tisha B'Av, the 9th day of the Hebrew month of Av, begins this evening, a day of fasting and mourning commemorating the destruction of the first and second temples in Jerusalem and the sinat chinam, the baseless hatred within the people of Israel at the time, said to be one of the root causes of the second temple's destruction. U.S. Central Command General Michael Eric Kurilla is in Israel, where he met today in Tel Aviv with Israel's Defense Minister Yoav Gallant, IDF Chief of Staff Lieutenant General Herzi Halevi, and others. The Times of Israel cited the Defense Ministry, saying that Gallant and Kurilla discussed the Iranian terror activity throughout the Middle East, the progress in the security military coordination between Israel and the U.S. to prevent Iran from obtaining military nuclear weapons, and saying that Gallant emphasized to Kurilla the importance of continuing military security and technological cooperation against the growing threats in the region. 2 off-campus fraternity houses at the University of Michigan were targeted by what Ann Arbor police called hate-motivated vandalism, targeting the LGBTQ community and the Jewish community, including a swastika. The vandalism said to have taken place about 10 days ago. President of the university, Santa Ono, said it condemns these acts of vandalism, which included broken windows and spray-painted messages that are vile, homophobic, and anti-Semitic. These types of incidents are in direct conflict with the university's deeply held values of respect and inclusion, and have no place within our campus community or in the broader Ann Arbor community. The Anti-Defamation League thanked Ono for the quick response and said that one of the houses targeted was a Jewish fraternity. American Jewish leaders took part in a discussion at Israel's Knesset yesterday to address anti-Semitism and anti-Zionism on college campuses in the U.S., hosted by the Knesset's Immigration, Absorption, and Diaspora Affairs Committee. Among those taking part was CEO of the Conference of Presidents of Major American Jewish Organizations, William Daroff, who referred to the recently announced White House anti-Semitism strategy plan, saying the Biden plan emphatically states when Jews are targeted because of their beliefs or their identity, when Israel is singled out because of anti-Jewish hatred, that is anti-Semitism and that is unacceptable. These are powerful words, he said, that are backed up by the strength of the United States government, and we hope they have the impact necessary to make Jewish students feel secure in their complete identity in colleges and on campuses. Well, with the start of Tisha B'Av tonight, Israel's President Isaac Herzog shared his hopes for healing and unity amidst the turmoil taking place in Israel over the judicial overhaul. Writing on social media today, "We are in the midst of very difficult days," he said, as someone who thought that an agreement was possible and worked all his power around the clock to help, bridge, compromise, I am very disappointed. But, Herzog stressed, I am determined more than ever and unwilling to give up and lose hope, even if there is the slightest chance. He said, there is no more important mission and no higher mission for me as president and as a citizen to heal and unify the people and to protect our country and our democracy. And we will have services for Tisha B'Av here on JBS tonight and tomorrow from the Hampton Synagogue. Tonight at 10 p.m., replaying tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. and 1 p.m., all times Eastern. Taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Wednesday, July the 26th. At 7 o'clock, it's Talmud Study. At 7:30, Rabbi Benjamin Blech traces the origins of the kaddish as the mourner's prayer. At 8, Professor Mordechai Kedar discusses Jerusalem in Islam. At 9, Ehud Diskin is featured on L'chaim. At 10, as I mentioned, a Tisha B'Av service from the Hampton Synagogue. And coming up next, it's Thinking Out Loud. And that's the JBS News Update for Wednesday, July the 26th, 2023. I'm Tisha Bader. Stay healthy, stay well.